Alright, welcome back to the SuperCoach and Off channel. In this video we're going to review round 2 of the 2024-25 SuperCoach NBL season. And a good week for us by the look of it, with the 403, which was top 10% for the round, and has got us into the top 10% overall, so halved our rank into 1382. But looks like it wasn't good enough to get us the league win. So pretty competitive league win. But we'll have a look at the results, and I'll be honest, I haven't had an opportunity to look at this today, so this will be surprising for all of us. But Jack White bounced back this week with a 71, so across 2 games. That's fantastic. You can see he's making a bit of cash, which we love to see. Alex Tui with a 48, so that's a 24-point average across the 2 games, which is brilliant. Cam Oliver, 57, making some money. Jalen Adams as our captain with 75, so pick the right captain, and obviously, double 75 is very nice. Illy with a 27, so I guess you average that out across 2 games, it's 13.5. He has dropped a little bit of value, which isn't ideal. And then our bench, Olbrich with a 30, so jumping up in price. Henschel, did see he was going to be a late out, but I don't really know who else you get to replace him at that cheap price. We might be about to find out. Groves with the 12, so Cairns only had the single fixture this week, so that's okay. Hickey with 30, so across 2 games, same as Olbrich, that's solid, making some cash. And Elijah Pepper with the 27 might have been the beneficiary of Henschel missing out. So we sort of had the insurance there, but obviously we'd love both of them playing and making cash. Before we get too much into the trades, we'll have a look at the matchups. So the SuperCoach Eggs getting me by 17 points. Well done, Michael. 420 is a very good score. So had Zakarski on the bench, had Days with the 62, so I guess I went the cheaper option with Tui rather than Days. And yeah, he's done well. He's probably made a good bit of cash with his big start to the season, 32k. Nice to see. But we both had Adams as captain, Jack White, so fairly even there. But Days being the big difference maker there, I'd suggest. We both had Henschel as well, I've just noted. Oh, had a draw, so 4-12, 4-12. Have a look, might be the same team. No, just different team, just same score. So that's worked out well. Let's see, you've got a 433, 435, slightly higher. So Cotton Fields, Tony's team, top scoring. Had Adams as captain. Had Days, had Hertz from southeast Melbourne, 65. So in the centres. So this is one that I have not picked up on, but he's made 30k. Great start to his NBA SuperCoach season. Xavier Cooks did quite well too with 77, so he was on the radar. We went with Adams over Cooks, but if you went with Cooks, it looks like he has done well also. But just looking through, lots of 400s, so it looks like it's a pretty close sort of lead. A couple of low 300s there from the boys. The Skin Dogs coming first, getting a win with only 320. That's fantastic. You love to see that. But yeah, very competitive league. Great stuff. So let's have a look at the team going into round 3. So this week, the doubles, Melbourne. So kind of the reason why we held White and Illy. Probably continue to do so. But we've also got Adelaide, Cairns, and one other, Perth, on the double this week. So we've already got Henschel and Pepper from Perth, which is fantastic. Groves from Cairns. But I guess we can potentially shuffle around some of our Sydney assets to target the double game week. So I think the sort of obvious move, and he's probably got a nice break even and going to make a bit of money, but I think we've got to swing across to Cotton just to take advantage of the captaincy this week. So we do have to make a second move anyway. But I'm thinking it could be Oliver, just because that could free up. I was hoping enough for the 277 type options like a Harrell, but it's not going to quite work out for us. Maybe we look at break evens and see what we can do. So Menenga's got the best break even and Pino, but they've got the next couple of weeks off, New Zealand. So I don't think they play till round 5 from memory. I just got to double check. Yeah, so round 5 they come back into it, and then obviously we're going to smash pretty hard on the breakers, given they'll have some games to catch up with. Only haven't played 2 so far. After that, we've got a couple of non-playing players. Oh, this is only in the centres, obviously. Let's swing some players around and look at other options. So the forward line, so Henschel out. Lau Pepe, I think that's how you say that. I've had a go anyway. So it would have been a good one to get on this week at that cheap price. So if you swapped Henschel out for him, you've done quite well there. Bairstow's looking cheap, but Brisbane don't have a lot of double game weeks. Prather, for those that started him, look like he's about to go all right. Yeah, some more New Zealand players, but again, bottom dollar, so probably not playing. Yeah, no one else screams pick me there. I might just have to trade Oliver back in. Trade out Illy. We won't be trading him out, I don't think. But we'll have a look at the guards. So Prather again. Antonio on the double could be an interesting downgrade this week. I don't know who we downgrade for, considering our options are all pretty good. But I guess if it was the obvious one, we'd go for it. Adnan, Swakalo Bullock. That's a hard one to get around, but has flexibility, which is nice. Another Brisbane player. So maybe if I go back to looking at the total points, maybe might be a better indicator. Who's scoring well? I know. Oh, it was right. I just hadn't scrolled up. Sorry. We'll go back. So Adams on top. Cartwright, obvious captaincy option once he returns. Delhi off to a good start, averaging 32. Kel scored well, averaging 30. I guess go total points. Should go average because there's going to be some that have only played 2. Milton Doyle. Well, the Tasmania's got the double game week this week, but interesting. Cook from the Bullets. Yeah, so someone like an Edwards at that 277 would be a potential target by the looks of it. Averaging 30 from his 2 starts. Windler averaging 27. So what's that? 36 and 18 in the first game. Could be worth the risk. Oh, so that's just the guards. If we look at forwards, so a few bigger options here. Magnay's off to a decent start for the Jack Jumpers. Cooks and Day's already gone up in price and hurt. We looked at Wardenberg, so scored a 50, so a bit of cash on offer there potentially. could be leaning towards that. Yeah, so fits in the budget as well, which is handy. Although it'll be a bit more with Oliver being the one to go. Froling from Illawarra. Yeah, after that we've got them. So I'll just have a look if there's any sort of centre onlys that we've missed, but doesn't look like it. So I'll just reset. So based on the money, I think it's got to be Oliver goes, and we'll bring in Woodenberg. Oh, hang on, not Magne. What's happened there? Alright, so go something like that. And so then we just do a little bit of reshuffle, make sure we get Groves on, playing the double as well. You know, we could potentially push Henschel or Pepper on, get Henschel's wait and see. It doesn't look like people are trading him out, which is a good sign. A few people have lost faith in Illy already. We'll give him this double. We'll see how he goes. But other than that, I might have already traded out the others. So captain, vice captain, Bryce Cotton, captain, maybe Jack White, vice captain, given that 71. And yeah, I think that's probably going to be about it. Cool. So we'll wrap the video up there. Obviously, if you've got any questions, comments, thoughts, feel free to add them in the comment section below. Give us a like if you're enjoying the NBL content. Give us a subscribe if you're enjoying all the content across the channel. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.